Hey guys, how are you doing? So many of you are probably still enjoying the long weekend because it's Labor Day weekend. And yeah, so we're going to be starting the morning routine challenge tomorrow morning. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go live the night before every day in the challenge so you kind of know what to do the next day. So if you don't have the workbook that goes along with the challenge, comment below that you need the workbook and I'll make sure to tag you in it. It's also, if you're looking for it, under guide 1, that's where you're gonna find the workbook for the challenge. So every evening I'm gonna come on, do a live. You can catch the replay or you can follow along in your workbook to know what the content and what's expected the next day. The whole goal of the morning challenge is just to really create a habit of creating intentionally our energy for the day. So I'm learning a lot from Tony Robbins, and he's all about being intentional with how you feel. Instead of being like a victim of your circumstances and letting the day, you go with however the day goes, you decide in the morning how your day is gonna go. And so a morning routine is one of those habits of choosing how your energy is going to be for the day. So what we're gonna be doing to kind of work our way into developing a morning routine is we're going to be compounding the habits. So on day 1, we're going to be implementing 1 habit. On day 2, we're going to do 2 habits. On day 3, 3 habits. And then we're going to kind of build our morning routine over the course of the week. If ever you get stuck on a step and you only manage to do 2, it's better than nothing. We're not aiming for perfection. We're just aiming to challenge you to think about maybe starting your day with intention, with some me time, even if it's 5 minutes, just so that you can, create that space and that intention for you to be like in control of your energy. So first things first is, so if you don't have your workbook, let me know. Once again, I'm looking at it for reference for what to talk about. So that's the content of my lives, essentially. So the morning routine is really to set the tone for the day. You could either start waking up rushed, feeling stressed, getting out of bed, and then that kind of sets the tone how you're going to feel all day, versus if you start the day in calmness, in peacefulness, in gratitude. Imagine if that's the theme of your day. How you start your morning. So that's kind of what we're going to be doing. We're going to be the creators of our day and not simply managing our circumstances. So a morning routine can also allow for more improved prioritization of tasks, because you're gonna see part of the morning routine is going to involve just writing a few goals for the day. And energy is a habit. So energy is the basis for all transformation. So whether your transformation is you want to improve your relationships, you want to improve your relationship with yourself, you want to improve your work, how you manage your energy at work, you want to level up in your business, you want to level up your fitness, everything starts with your energy and your mindset. So if you incorporate a morning routine that improves your emotional well-being, you're basically getting yourself set up for good energy, which is the basis for all good things. You got to be from a good space. I attended a Tony Robbins conference. He came to Montreal a couple years ago, and he only spoke for about 2 hours. And he's like, I'm just gonna, give you guys a lot of content, but if you forget everything that I taught and you remember one thing, it's that your energy is what matters most. So he's like, imagine how your relationships would be if you were coming from a place of great energy versus an energy of stress. So this is one of the habits that we're going to be incorporating to improve our energy, to improve our life. So homework number 1, it's your morning routine needs to start with a good night routine. So first of all, you need to decide what time you're going to go to bed at and what time you're going to wake up at. And I suggest on your iPhone, you should have an alarm that's like a bedtime alarm, and you basically choose how many hours of sleep that you want, and then it chooses your bedtime and your morning wake up time. So you might be like, Joanna, well, I don't know how early I need to wake up because I don't know what to do for my morning routine. Tomorrow, your only thing that you need to do, it's not going to take up too much time. You just need to find a pen. I like to use the Sharpie pens because they write so nicely. Yes, Sharpie does make pens, not just Sharpies. I write in my gratitude journal. I don't know if you guys have a journal. I have this fancy, shiny one that I like. You can literally just write in a Cahier Canada or whatever you find. But if you do have a fancy one, then it's cool. But tomorrow you didn't necessarily know you needed a journal, so you could just find, I have like other little journals lying around the house that you can use. It could even be a Post-it, it doesn't matter. But tomorrow morning, all you need to make time for is to sit down and you need to write 3 things that you're grateful for. It could be like things in life in general, but you're gonna see that every day that we're gonna be doing the morning routine, you're gonna need to write 3 new things that you're grateful for. It could be the same things, it doesn't matter. But what ends up happening is that when we start writing down what we're grateful for daily, you end up looking for that in your day. So if you start your morning tomorrow with 3 things that you're grateful for, and you know that tomorrow morning you're gonna have to do that again, you might notice that you're gonna notice more things in your day, like, oh, like it could be silly things, like coffee that my coworker brought me, or waking up with energy, or getting a good night's rest, or for my apartment that I really like, or for the neighborhood I live in. It could be anything. So tomorrow morning, that's the only thing you need to do for the morning routine so far. It's to set your alarm tonight for the week, for what time you're gonna go to bed at, and what time you're gonna wake up at. And tomorrow, the only thing you need to do is write 3 things that you're grateful for, and when you wake up. And then during the day tomorrow, know that the next day you're also gonna have to write what you're grateful for, so keep an eye out. So what you look for, you get more of. So I'm gonna read you a couple of quotes about gratitude, and that's pretty much all I got for you. So if you have a filter of gratitude, it changes how you think throughout your day. You have a more positive emotions and a more positive spin. When you have more positive emotions, you tend to generate more solutions. If you're in a positive mindset and you're grateful, you're gonna be finding more solutions to different issues that come up in your day. Positive emotions also have health effects. More feel-good neurotransmitters get released. So here's another one. Gratitude is the single most powerful source of inspiration that a person can tap into if they simply just stop and pay attention to the simplistic beauty and the miracle of life. So tomorrow, set your alarm. Let us know what time you're going to be setting your alarm at tonight, and what time you're going to set your alarm to wake up at. And if you have a gratitude journal, like find what you're going to write your journal, or if it's Post-its, if it's a piece of paper, take a picture of your journal that you're going to write your gratitude in. And it doesn't have to be fancy. I just happen to have one. So that's your homework. And then tomorrow morning, you can write your gratitude list here on Facebook in the group. I'm going to be putting a post in the morning for day 1 check-in gratitude, and I'm going to ask you what you're grateful for. So feel free to share it with us if you're comfortable. That'd be great. And we're going to read everybody's gratitude list tomorrow. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you download the workbook if you don't have it already. Let me know if you need it, and comment below if you need it, if you don't know where it is, and I'll tag you in it. And yeah, so good luck tomorrow with our day 1 ritual of gratitude. Bye guys.